Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna make a system that will allow my character to select a building, place it somewhere on a landscape as a template, and then he will be able to build this building step by step. I will use such house. This house is my actor, and here it is. Everything here is another actor, like mm, wall is an actor, roof is an actor, basement is an actor, and etc. So let's start. First, let's create a building system. I will make it in a new folder. It will be an actor component, and it will be called just building component. So here it is. And now let's take an owner of this component, cast it to in my case, it's main character. In your case, it may be any other character like BP third person or anything else. And I will promote it to variable and name character. So our building system at first should know what to build. So it must have a list of buildings available. Now let's create a data table. I will call it first. Let's make a struct. Right click here, blueprint, structure, and I will call it building. It will have name, maybe some requirement, a name, type name, and it will have a class, actor class reference. Don't make an object reference, we just need a class reference. Okay, next let's create a data table where we will store all our buildings. Here it is, and select our structure here. I'll call it NDT buildings. Add in a new row, and I will name it house 2x2. Its name will be small house, and its class will be house 2x2, so that we will know what to spawn when we will select this building. Great. Then we need to show somewhere where we can select what we're gonna build, and let's create a widget for such case. Let's create a widget blueprint, and I will name it. At first, let's create a button for a building, like uh, building slot. I will name it building slot, and the size box here. It override it with height. It will be something like 50 by 150, and set it as desired on screen. Oh, 150 and 50. Add in a button. Oh, adding an overlay here at first and adding a button, making it fit width and height, and adding some text on the button. I make an overlay because in future I will add maybe icon or some description also here, and that's why I need it. So text will be something like small house, and it will be smaller, and its color will be black. That's it. Okay, let's name it something like text, and it will be a variable, so we will change it depending on the building list. So I will name it txt building name and make it variable. That's all. And next I will create a new widget that will be a list of all slots. I will call it VB buildings list. Here I will also have a size box desired on screen. And now it will be maybe 400 on height and 200 on width. What's the width of my button? 150. Okay, that's fine. I will add a scroll box here, and I will add a wrap box into my scroll box. Let's test and add our VB building slot wrap box, and fill empty space. Let's add new one. Good. Let's increase spacing between these buttons. And here in wrap box in inner slot padding, I will make Y spacing something like 15. Great. Um, then I will delete these buttons from here because I don't need them right now. Okay, so what do I need now is after showing this widget, it should fetch all data from my data table and display all the buttons. Okay, I will do it in pre-construct event. Oh, at first, let's make a wrap box as variable and call it buildings list. Great. Now let's take data table, get data table row and data table row names. Here we'll select our data table buildings, and here also buildings. And now we will loop through each row name in data table. We will take its row, and after that we will create a new building slot. Let's also, in building slot, let's also create a variable called title. For example, it will be a name, and in pre-construct script we will set this title into our text. So set text, title, and make it expose on spawn. We need this because and instance editable, of course, and we need this because we will create this widget and we want this parameter to appear in constructor. Now you will see it, and let's create in building list, create widget of class vb building slot. And here now we have a parameter title that we created here and checked expose on spawn. So its title will be, we will take a row of our table, break it, and take the name. And I will hide it conducted pins. Great. And now we need to add the slot to our list. So we will make a child. So now it will work. Okay. Then I need to show this building list somewhere. I will show it on the main HUD of my character. Here it is. I have just crosshair and bottom slots. So I will add. This is my widget for it. I will add the building list to it and will show or hide it. So here I will type b buildings list. Make size to content. Oh, and also I forgot to check after creating. I forgot to check for every button here to fill the content. So set fill. Oh, I don't remember. Let me edit here again. And fill empty space. Oh, okay, slot. We need to do it on the slot, not on this widget. So after we create edit a child, wrapbox returns panel slot, and it should mm, okay, maybe we should cast it slot as cast to grid slot. Mm, fill empty space, wrap box slot, wrap box slot, fill empty space. Um, yes, and now let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Oh no, it works. Here it is now. It generates on construction script. It reads that data table. So for example, if I will open data table again here and name it as small house 123, it will change here also. And also if I will add a new one, then we will have two buttons there. Great. Now I've added it here. And if I run, we will have this button. Now we don't need to display this widget anytime. We just need to we need to be able to hide it in the chapter. I will open my main hot widget and create a custom event to show buildings list event and add an input show type of boolean. Also, I will make this widget as parameter and set visibility to it. Then I will select by bool, and if boolean is true then visible, is false. If false, it's hidden. Great. And by default, it will be hidden. Yes, here it is. Now, what I want to do is to show this widget when I am equipping, for example, a hammer. Let me move the table with instruments somewhere here. Oh, I forgot. So, for example, if I'm equipping my mullet, I wanna, in this case, I wanna show widget. If I hide it, I don't wanna show it. So, mm, uh, for everyone here, it can be done in different ways. So I don't think that I will show how I will do that. And I will, because everyone have different equipment system if they have, and I don't think that it's needed to you. But write in comments if you want to see. Okay, next video I will start adding logic for selecting a building from this list and placing its template somewhere on the ground. Thanks for watching.